Hello, Martin Jobson here. The MotoGP world is in an uproar after Red Bull Gas Tech 3 rider Pedro Acosta has raised questions regarding Ducati Lenovo team's decision to opt for Marc Marquez over Jorge Martin for the MotoGP 2025 season. While Acosta acknowledges that Marquez is an enticing choice due to his impressive track record, he firmly believes that Martin has demonstrated superior performance among Ducati riders. Jorge Martin, who has been with Ducati via Pramac Racing since 2021, has faced 3 opportunities to join the prestigious Ducati Lenovo team. Unfortunately, each time Ducati has chosen to go in a different direction. Despite Martin's consistent top-tier performance and current leading position in the standings, the latest decision by Ducati has sparked a wave of controversy and mixed reactions within the MotoGP community. The choice to bring in Marquez, an 8-time world champion who, despite his illustrious career, has not secured a win this season and is currently ranked 3rd, has left many puzzled. Acosta, sharing management with Martin, did not anticipate that Ducati would prioritize Marquez and thereby allow Martin to potentially transition to Aprilia Racing. The move has prompted a significant debate over whether Ducati's strategy aligns with the apparent merit and recent achievements of their riders. There has been considerable, unexpected movement in the MotoGP world, surprising many with transfers and team changes. Notably, Maverick Vinales' move to KTM was unexpected. Unlike Enea Bastianini's transfer, the drama surrounding the Borgo Panigale team has finally concluded, with the departing rider expected to reap significant benefits from the change. Jorge Martin's recent signing with Aprilia Racing has brought joy to Pedro Acosta, who is pleased to see his fellow racer getting the opportunity to defend a factory team. Martin, known as El Tiburon, is anticipated to be a formidable competitor on the RSGP, due to his adeptness at adapting to new bikes and his strong drive to outperform Ducati. Acosta believes that Martin's previous experience riding a Honda in Moto3 will serve him well in mastering the RSGP. This transition is seen as a testament to Martin's versatility and skill, as he strives to prove his capability to win with a different manufacturer. Martin is recognized for his adaptability, a trait that Acosta believes will shine through as he begins his tenure with Aprilia. The 2 riders share a common thread in their careers, as they are both managed by Albert Valera. Valera's management has been instrumental in shaping the careers of several top riders. Pedro Acosta faces his final opportunity to surpass Marc Marquez's record as the youngest MotoGP race winner at this weekend's German Grand Prix. Marquez set this record by clinching his first MotoGP victory in his 2nd race at the Circuit of the Americas in 2013 at the age of 20 years and 63 days. Having turned 20 on May 25th, Acosta will be beyond Marquez's record-setting age by the time MotoGP resumes after the summer break with the British MotoGP at Silverstone on August 4th. Thus, the Sachsenring event presents his last chance to make history, although Acosta has downplayed the significance, citing the differences between their MotoGP eras. Despite his potential, Acosta faces a tough task at Sachsenring, especially given KTM's recent performance. No KTM rider has appeared on the MotoGP podium in the last 5 races since Acosta's runner-up finish at Kota. However, Acosta remains optimistic, drawing confidence from his win in last year's German Moto2 Grand Prix and the favourable characteristics of the Sachsenring track. Reflecting on the previous race at Assen, where he crashed out on the last lap while in 7th place, Acosta remains focused on performing well at Sachsenring. His mindset is to take the weekend step by step, starting with Friday's practice sessions, and he aims to end the first half of the season on a high note before the summer break. Tech 3 KTM team manager Nicolas Goyon shares Acosta's optimism, highlighting the unique layout of the Sachsenring, which might play to Acosta's strengths. The track's characteristics, including its left-hand corners and hard braking zones, might give the Tech 3 KTM team a chance to rebound from recent struggles. However, weather conditions at Sachsenring could introduce additional challenges. The forecast suggests uncertain weather, which means the team must be prepared for various scenarios. The recent controversies and moves within the MotoGP landscape have sparked significant discussions among enthusiasts and professionals alike. Pedro Acosta's criticism of Ducati's decision to opt for Marc Marquez over Jorge Martin underscores the intricate dynamics at play within the top-tier teams. While Marquez's legacy and potential marketing value are undeniable, Acosta's argument highlights a meritocratic perspective, suggesting that recent performance and consistency should hold greater weight in such decisions. Jorge Martin's exclusion from the Ducati Lenovo team, despite his impressive track record with Pramac Racing, has indeed raised eyebrows, especially considering his current leading position in the standings. Jorge Martin's transition to Aprilia Racing could mark a significant shift in the competitive landscape. His proven ability to adapt to different bikes and maintain high performance makes him a formidable addition to the Aprilia team. This move also signals a strategic reshuffle within MotoGP, as Martin's experience and skill set could potentially elevate Aprilia's standing in the championship. Moreover, the fact that both Martin and Acosta are managed by Albert Valera adds an interesting layer to the narrative, showcasing the behind-the-scenes maneuvers that shape the careers of top riders. Marc Marquez's inclusion in the Ducati Lenovo team, despite a lackluster season, raises questions about the factors influencing team decisions. While Marquez's past achievements and brand value are significant, his current form does not seem to justify his selection over Martin. This decision could either prove to be a masterstroke or a misstep, depending on Marquez's ability to regain his former prowess. Ducati's gamble on Marquez suggests a belief in his potential resurgence, but it also risks alienating talents like Martin, who may feel undervalued despite their contributions and consistency. As Pedro Acosta approaches his final opportunity to surpass Marc Marquez's record as the youngest MotoGP race winner, the stakes are incredibly high. Acosta's acknowledgement of the different eras in MotoGP is a mature perspective, emphasizing that records, while important, should be viewed in context. His optimism and focus on performing well at the Sachsenring, a track that suits his strengths, are crucial. The uncertainty of weather conditions adds an additional layer of complexity, but Acosta's determination and previous success at this track could work in his favor. Looking ahead, the MotoGP world is poised for an exciting and transformative period. The shifts in team compositions, especially with riders like Martin and Marquez, will likely lead to new dynamics and rivalries. Martin's journey with Aprilia Racing and his potential to outperform his previous records will be a key storyline. Additionally, the ongoing developments at KTM, particularly with young talents like Acosta, indicate a future brimming with potential and unpredictability. As the season progresses, the decisions made now will resonate, shaping the competitive landscape and defining the next chapter of MotoGP history. Keep warming up your engines. See you at the next race.